33 years old. I got a torn ACL in my knee. I can barely walk, and I'm on some fucking crazy probation now, you know, where I can't fart without going to jail. It took 20 years of doing graffiti before I caught a real graffiti case. I'm real lucky that I'd like to think it's because I've been smart, or at least because I just run real fast and just don't give up. But, because there's plenty of times when my ass should have been caught. And it's ironic that the first real graffiti case I caught was like the most bullshit case ever. But it was basically like I got charged with felony graffiti for Indio, California. Every year they have the Coachella Music Festival there. Everybody that goes to Coachella, everybody from LA, Orange County, Inland Empire, fucking Bay Area, Vegas, Arizona, and pretty much to get there, you gotta get out. There's one exit, you gotta get off the freeway to go there. Traffic will be backed up for half an hour on the freeway off ramp. Everyone trying to go to the spot. There's just one wall right there. You know, it's such a good spot. I wanted to do it forever. And then it just so worked out a couple years ago that, you know, I went down there with some friends to do like a little job the night before Coachella, and we were there. So we were like, fuck, let's do this spot. So we did it, and I was pissed drunk when I did it, and it was ugly as shit, but it was there. I left a cap, like the lid of a Rust-Oleum can, I guess on the floor there, and the next day the police went there and doing some crazy investigation, found it, and the motherfuckers fingerprinted the goddamn spray can cap. However long it took, my prints came up. They ended up paying 8 or 9 cops overtime to come and raid my house, arrest me, drive me, 160 miles back to India to book me for something that in all actuality cost probably $30 to paint over. My last court appearance where I wrapped my case up, it was such a fucking surprise and a relief to me, because I wish you could have been there to film it. It was amazing. I never expected that. And the judge started giving me a speech, blew me away. I never expected in a million years. He said something to the extent of, Mr. Williams, I've taken the time to get, acquainted with your case. I actually spent this weekend, looking at a lot of your work. I think you're an asset to the community. He said, I think there's a huge divide between the work that you do in the street and the work that I see every day, and the way to work that pisses me off so much. You do incredible work, and I want to see you hanging out with the rich people, getting their money and improving your quality of life, not sitting in jail with a bunch of criminals. And I nearly shit myself. I wasn't expecting that. It's cool to know that there's people on that side that can appreciate and value, our kind of our art form, because that's really what it is, Even a lot of people have this like negative stigma and this misconception that, since we're a crew, that we're like a bunch of thugs banded together to like, rob and steal. That's not who we are, and that's not what we're here to do. At the end of the day, we're just a bunch of dudes that just want to do our art. Well, the lesson from it is don't get caught. That's always the lesson. The lesson is if you're gonna do graffiti and you want to be a big shot doing graffiti, and you're gonna really taunt them by sticking, putting your face out there and doing video interviews, and you're really gonna taunt them and wave it in their face and challenge them. You better have a lot of money set up in your bank account to keep a lawyer and retainer.